guys. We've got pretty low light, so hopefully you can see. We are in Peak Downs, just north of Claremont, central Queensland. As you can see by this sign, we are at Wolfgang Peak. There she is, majestic. Look at this sunrise. Holy fuck, it's been awesome. Been pretty lucky this morning. There's been a comet as well, so I got up at 4 o'clock, watched this comet burning his tail through the sky, and then the comet's faded out and the sun's come up, so the sun's beginning to rise. So yeah, I was going to try and get in the cave for the sunrise, but I really kind of wanted this photo we're looking at right now, so I'm going to leave in about 5 minutes, get into it. Probably still going to catch some sort of sun, obviously sun rising effect once I'm in the cave. We'll see how we go. But yeah, it's awesome. I was a little bit worried because there was a big cloud above me for a second, but it's kind of moved on over there, so that's great. Yeah, I did Lord's Table yesterday. That was quite a long mission, but well worth it. Let's check the video out as well. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so that's your little barbed wire fence you can hop over. I couldn't find a way through it. And the grass is long, so be prepared for that. That's why I'm doing it early, to beat the heat. And SNAKES's. So, yeah, there is basically one way to do this. Apparently there is a couple of different colour arrows on the rock. I'm pretty sure it's just really going to be one way up it. So, you just want to cut to the rock. There's a little four-wheel drive track that follows the highway there. It is super early, there's not much cars. I've just pulled over on the highway just to come straight onto it. But if you've got multiple people and it's the middle of the day, don't do this in the middle of the day, it's going to be too hot. But you know what I mean, like if it's busier time of the road, you can park further down either that way or that way, but you're just going to walk along this whole fucking fence line. It's just going to take longer. So I just want to get in and get this done. So let's do it. Yesterday with Lord's Table, I walked along this road about 3 k's, much longer than that, but you could have driven in, but you had a sign saying, you know, don't drive in, but screw it, if I had known how far it was, I would have just done it. Anyway, so the idea is to go up the left-hand side of the rock. That's the easier gradient, clearly. Still going to be bloody steep, but there's only a couple of videos on this. One is 2 lovely chicks who got into the cave but didn't get to the top. There's a couple that got to the top on their video, but they weren't super helpful in remembering exactly how to do it. And the third video I found was a lone wolf Chinese guy that basically did it all in cinematics and climbed up in stages on the video and doesn't full walk through the whole way up and explain exactly what he's doing. But anyway, I'm sure we'll figure it out. So, it's supposed to be national park, but I see cow patties. I don't know how that works with the fence as well. Anyway, they obviously don't care. People want to climb their mountain. She's quite pointy, isn't she? On top there, jeez. So there's a metal box up there as well, which we're going to hopefully achieve this climb. I'm just worried about being solo on this one because it is quite gnarly, but we'll give it a red hot crack. So yeah, this ground is a bit like really soft. I can't explain. As I'm walking, it's like I'm almost sinking in sand. It's only grass. There's something about the soil, it's just bizarre, I don't know. Anyway, it's so dry here. I don't know why, it's not really boggy marsh area. So yeah, I was here last night, I camped out, got some sunrise photos, but the sunrise photos are on the other side of the road. They're not facing the mountain. I should have made the effort to run around the back of this mountain and got them from the paddock. Now I think about it, but oh well, shit happens. Oh wow, look at it, eh? It is hectic. So not really any track, I'm just walking straight. Again, we know where we go and look at the mountain in front of you. I got a bit sunburnt yesterday at Lord's Table, so I ended up spending 6 hours doing it because I went all along the whole top. And for that reason I wasn't prepared for that much sun, so I got roasted. That's a good tip for that one. If you are going to do as much as I did there, if I started at 8, it's not early enough. Start now, start this time. 5:30, even 5. And if you walk the forward drive road, well, yeah, it's going to take that time. If you drive it, different story. Wow. A bit of a faint track I'm on now. Not much. That is beautiful. Majestic. Alright, see you up over here. Alright, so we've got a bit of a faint track. Coming around this other side of the rock. You can see our lovely cave that everyone's chasing. So, yeah. Looks like that left hand side is the way to get up. So, there's a few zigzag tracks. Trying to figure out what is the right one. Just going that way and this way. So, I'm just trying to get closer and figure it out. Already getting pretty cool views. Got another few, looks like, I don't know what they are, but they're more of the peak downs. I believe these would be volcanic plugs as well. Yeah, they're cool. Actually, I think that's Castor and Pollux. There's probably those 1 and 2. Yeah, right. That's cool. Let's keep going. Alright, you come to a really loose boulder field. We've got to shoot up to the left, try and get up that, and then we'll be at the cave. Sun's just popping up. I was going to try and start cutting up, but then I just went a little bit further left. You'll find some flagging tape on a track. That's what you're going for. Sweet. Not far off. Halfway there, I reckon. There's a couple of arrows, one there and there. We'll follow this around. It starts to get a bit gnarly. I'm assuming the cave's still further up. You go one more level, you can climb this pretty easily. And then up through there. So you pop up, you've got a cave right here. I don't know if this is actually it. Looks a bit smaller. But, I mean, when you stand in it from this way, I don't know, it's really hard to know. We'll keep going, I think there's another one. But if not, this is still pretty cool. Wow. So you can't get quite full sunrise. Maybe sunset would have been good actually. It's kind of on either side. Sun's just poking there. And the sunset would have been obviously some of that angle there, so it still could have been cool. Oh well, next time. In hindsight, I should have done it yesterday afternoon. Oh well, let's keep going. Alright, so just after that little cave you got, I should have filmed it actually, but it's quite a really steep slab of rock. You can just pull yourself up, it's not too bad. Not too exposed so far. Looks like we're funneling up through there. So I saw an old red arrow on a rock, faded. So I think they're the same way, actually. So old mate's fucking video confused when he's like, I think there's two ways. There's not two ways. It's one way with two different people's arrow colours. So yeah, the white ones are still obvious. There's a few little caves, eh? Like, crazy. See the highway out down there. I'd say we're 3/4 of the way up. I don't know. Oh, maybe I missed this cave. Maybe it's further around. Oh, that's right. We'll find the way back down. I feel like we're almost up. Wow. After you pull yourself up another rock section, we're on this little, tiny little track which you think it's hard even fathom that this exists. If this wasn't here, you wouldn't probably get up. So we're going to pull ourselves up this last section. And we should be there. This bloody cave, yeah, we'll find it. Fucking made it. I tell ya, it was fucking nerve-wracking. Holy shit, a couple of times I had to really one part, I had to kind of really assess it. And it took me a couple of little goes of trying different ways around it, but once you understand and figure it out, it was easy. But you definitely, I recommend going with someone. I really kind of wish I had someone else just to coax me a bit because it was fucking nuts. But hey, push myself to the limits and so can you. Fucking beautiful. Here's our box. Have a look at there in the treasure in a second. So I didn't really find this cave, so it must be a side detour off the main track. So we'll do some more scouting around once we go back halfway down. Yeah, like I said, that first cave that I found, it wasn't much of an opening. I don't know if that's really supposed to be it. I'm going to actually double check some photos that I've seen just for interest. Since we're up here, might as well try to find the cave. Holy fuck, I can't believe there's a way up this mountain, eh? Well, this is supposed to be the hardest out of technically the four of them, so the ones that are in the national park. There's other peaks that are clearly you can do, but they're not going to be, and they're all actually on private property, but people still do them. But yeah, Castor and Pollux over there, they still look pretty gnarly. We'll see how we go. If we can't do them, we can't do them. But hey, I got this one done, that's the main thing. So, wow. Look at that highway, just fucking booting along there. So yeah, so you're supposed to park where that little sign is, all the way over there, and then walk all the way down here, then come up. Or there's another car park, I think. There's a side spot. It's either there, there's a bit of a grey bit of dirt, that might be it. Or it could be even further. But either way, you've got to walk back. So I was like, fuck it, I'm parked bang on, like fucking Busk. So it's safe enough to do it. There's not that many fucking cars here. Wow. That's gnarly. Definitely reckon it should be done. It's definitely a cool peak. For its shape and these 360-degree views. It's kind of similar to, yeah, the Flinders Peaks. But wow. It's just, wow. It's a shame we got a little bit of misty cloud there. I think that's that smoke from Tablelands. There's a fire at Blackdown, Tablelands apparently. It was closed, so I couldn't get there yesterday, so I was pretty annoyed. But we're doing these instead. That one there looks like a fucking atrocious fucking thing to climb. I don't think you can do that. It's like a knob, literally. That's what a knob should be. It should look like a knob. I see knobs and like, yeah, they're not really knob shaped. Now that's a fucking knob. Alright. Treasure time. Alright, some gloves in case you don't like touching the wall. That's nice. There's all the books from everyone. There's a plaque. After night shift, Phil, Dicko and Luke made the climb on the morning of Sunday, 2nd of May, representing the Red Mountain CHPP. One more shift to go. Legends. I should bring some fancy plaque thing. Is that a cool coin? It is a cool coin. 2 rupees. Dope. Peaches with a note. Lollies that aren't going to last too long up here, but thanks for the sentiment. Watch out for man, bear, pig. Man, I'll be watching out for fucking something. Some more books. This is pretty much the same sort of treasure that was on. There's a box. There's a ring. Will you marry me? She said yes, so they left the box. What a way to propose. If you proposed up here, you're a fucking legend. 20 cents, mate. Guess you have a smoke, is it? Everyone that climbs loves to have a durry on top. What are these? Fucking... what? That's cool as. The shell, because the beach is so close here. $5, mate. Half a 5. That's funny. People leave their money. Another fucking ruby. Yeah. That's a 2 rupee and a 5 rupee. That's cool. 50 cents. Nice. And a condom, in case you really feel a bit excited you got up here. A bit too excited, if you know what I mean. Bandage, that's such a useful product. Rightio, I'll sign the book. I don't know what book to sign, but there's multiple books. How shining is the view? Well, sure. That book's pretty full. That book's pretty fucking wet. The fuck you seizures. Okay then. Our last hike to see the views before I head off to WA. It's been real in Claremont. Cool. Alright, shout out to Mad Pete. Looks like he's the one that made this box. Mad Pete Murdoch. I don't know what it says on the bottom there. Anyway, I've been up here for, I don't know, about half an hour, just enjoying it. It's now 7 o'clock. So, I started at 5:30. It probably did take nearly an hour. Well, maybe a little bit, maybe 40 minutes. I reckon I'll get down in about 40, but we'll see if we can find any more cave, but maybe that was the special cave. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, down we go. Before we go down, I've got to point out we're at 586 metres. That's the height of this one. And to point out a couple of things, so basically, Mount Pollux is that double header. The one that's close to in front of us is called Mount McDonald, which it looks pretty easy to climb, but then again, it could be deceiving. It is quite pointy near the top. You have Mount Castor, which is apparently behind, which we can't see, I don't think, is behind Pollux. Over here to the side, there is Mount Commissioner, which is apparently, I say it's probably going to be that. I don't know if it's that one, either way. There's Mount Saddleback, which is a closer one, which is that little, it looks like a saddle, I think it must be obviously it. And there's Red Hiding Hood, which is still somewhere over there. I don't know what that pointy fucking one is, eh? But anyway, and then over this way, that's what we climbed yesterday. The big table, that is the Lord's Table. And the break in the cliff, and there's a little bit of extra, that's, what's the fucking name of it? I'll look it up. Sorry, Anvil Peak. Yeah, so that was a big mission to climb. Just, well, the whole tabletop took so long. Anyway, down, down, down. Alright, so we're off the hard part. Wasn't too bad. Again, take a couple of seconds to just really navigate your way down. Remember which way you went up. Always pay attention. But yeah, good stuff. Let's get on to Pollux over there. And Castor, if we can do them. I kind of lost the track, but it doesn't really matter. We're just making our way. Okay, I'm kind of back on the track. Yeah, there you go. I didn't come this way because there's a big spider here. And I would have moved that. It's all good, you're just going to head towards the road. There's the road. Listen for the cars. And you'll get there. Well, hope you enjoyed this journey. Feel like driving fucking 20 million hours to get here, it's worth it. Yeah, look, definitely check out the other Gemini Mountains and follow me for my other peaks. So yeah, see how we go with the other ones this afternoon. I'm going to put some sunscreen on because I'm not going to get burnt. I got burnt yesterday pretty bad with 6 hours on the Lord's Table. So I didn't put it on now because I was starting in real low light, but now it's starting to get warm. So, oh, another spider. Anyway, oh, look at this little rock can. It's pretty random. Should have been on the top, mate. Carry that boulder up the top, next to old Mad Mick's fucking box, or Mad Pete. He's just trying to signal where to start, kind of. Yeah, it's crazy to think that we just got up that. You're just curving your way up and then fucking, holy fuck, eh? Anyway, catch you in the next one, eh? Peace out. Subscribe. do it. Be awesome. And like and comment and all the other things. FYI, it's a better parking spot if you pull right in there next to that sign. There's a middle tractor I just popped out of. Oh well, it's pretty close.